Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of lightweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
His adversary, fighting out of Las Vegas, Mayweather.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Mayweather's cranked by an uppercut. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Come on, kid,
Good job protecting himself. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. You see him holding on. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Money. 10 clicks of the tuck. A flush hook scores well for him.
Listen, I want you to pick his jab. Throws the jab, carry it away, and you'll catch it, okay? You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. Throw.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good flush, straight left hand. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Mayweather's tagged. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Overhand right can be so effective. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Good, solid overhand left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
Mayweather's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Mayweather's absorbing a left hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Come on, kid, float.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. That is a strong uppercut there. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Listen, you need to move your head side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
Hasn't been a lot of distinct action so far that would give anybody a commanding lead in this fight. Although on Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he is up a round after 3 rounds. Targeting that overhand left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Nice work, nice work.
Good job staying away from the danger there.
You're doing great. Get that head moving.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Mayweather's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Right on the mark with the hook up top.
You got this one. What's the hook?
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Good left there. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Digging in with a left to the gut. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Mayweather's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here.
Come on, kid.
Unable to land clean by Money. Seconds to go in this round. Mayweather's gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. Good block by Money. Mayweather's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Keep it going. Unload, ball punch.
Crashes home with the uppercut.
Come on, kid.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Money. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through round 6. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
It's kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
Hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up.
Goes up top with a right hand. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Money's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
good block. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to.
Money's in a bet. Solid. Fabulous. Scores the knockdown there. Boy, did he have leverage on that.
Yeah, he positioned himself beautifully. He got underneath that punch. That's why it had the power.
Mayweather's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Pace yourself!
Now he ties up there. Money's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Mayweather's legs look really good right now. Here we are, the start of round number 8, Teddy, and he's up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have him up. His legs are fresh, and more importantly, you can see the confidence in him. He's still throwing that jab. He's still stepping in with it. You know, he's not pulling back from it. He's still staying the boss, staying in charge, looking for more.
There's a nice left hand able to get in. Left to the body. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches in multi-numbers here. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. The halfway point of round number 8.
Come on, kid, focus!
Mayweather's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Now, there's the jab. Mayweather's clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination. Money's the victim of a powerful hook. And he just holds on there, off target with that hook. Big uppercut right on the mark. He didn't see that left, and bang, and away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Tired. He's tired.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Mayweather's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
and I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Come on. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, good exchange there. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Money's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Money's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Mayweather's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as an opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Halfway through round 10. Solid shot, the left hand came in. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. Now hugging on the inside. Not able to land the headshot.
Back to the body.
Good looking uppercut that time. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. What a damaging blow, nice hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 10.
Your head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch. Good shot, okay?
Start of round number 11. Teddy, I peek over at your scorecard. Now we put it up there, and I see Mayweather's down in this fight. He still has a chance to win it, though. It's a close fight.
You know what he's got to do, Joe, right now to win this fight? Not go down the stretch. He's got to go down memory lane. He's got to remember all the things he sacrificed. When his friends were out playing, when they were going out at night, they were having... He was in the gym. When his friends were going to the prom, he was in the gym. When they were doing all those things, he was working. He's got to remember that now and bring it home.
He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air's gonna come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
.90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Mayweather's able to avoid that punch. placed left hand up top.
That's it, just like that.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Mayweather's on the receiving end of a hook. How about that left right there? Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Mayweather's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep working the body. He's tired. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. That's what I want to see.
Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Double up your punches.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Scored well up top. Good right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Money's not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
Able to time that left hand and score with it. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right, it looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and I thank you for joining us.